This is my new modern minimalist home office setup. But it didn't always look like this. It actually used to be quite a mess. Hey everybody, my name is Tyler Lloyd and this is my YouTube channel where I document my personal development journey and share all that I learn along the way. If you're interested in personal development, consider subscribing down below. And welcome to my brand new home office that I'm really in love with. If you're like me, maybe you've been spending a lot more time at home. I've been working from home for the past 6 months. And in addition to working from home, I spend a lot of time in this area of my apartment filming and editing YouTube videos. As such, I wanted to make it a place that felt welcoming and allowed me to be creative as possible. So I'm going to go through everything in this area, and I've got tons of links down below if you are interested in picking up any of these items. Without further ado, let's get into it. To start off this home office remodel, I removed everything and then started painting. First painting the white wall, a new fresh coat of white, and then painting the 2 other walls in the area with Claire paint. Used Make Waves as the color, and I can say that it's really good paint and they ship directly to your home. The focal point of my new office area is of course the desk, and the desktop is a 6-foot birch butcher block that I purchased and then did a light wood stain in Ipswich pine and then many generous coats of polyurethane to seal it. It's nice and long, so it has lots of space so I don't feel cramped if I've got a few notebooks open, my camera, and various other items on my desk. The desk is sitting on top of the Jarvis standing desk base from Fully. I went with the white legs and I added casters so I could easily move it around the office. I got the extended range model, which goes higher than anyone could probably justify. I'm 6'3" for reference. What is nice about this desk is that it is programmable. I can easily go from sitting to standing with a click of a button, which my lower back really appreciates and helps break up the monotony throughout the day. On top of the desk, which you can't miss, is this massive monitor. It's an LG 34-inch 12:9 aspect ratio curved ultra-wide QHD nano IPS monitor. This thing is a beast. One of the reasons I went with this monitor is the fact that it covers 98% of the DCI P3 color gamut, which is industry standard for video and photo editing, and it comes color calibrated. I mounted it on an arm to free up desk space and just add to the overall aesthetic of a clean, modern minimalist desk. And I love the ultra wide form factor. It's great for editing so I can see a whole timeline and just gives me a lot of real estate to work with. As part of my day job, I edit and compare a lot of documents and spreadsheets, and it's great to be able to have multiple documents open side by side. All this is powered by a 2019 MacBook Pro with Touch Bar. I've had no real issues as far as editing videos on this laptop, but it's rather slow when it comes to exporting in 4K. In order to overcome those long export times, I simply plan ahead and don't wait till the last minute to export and upload my YouTube videos. It is sitting on an M stand in space gray, and this simple piece of curved aluminum may not look like a lot, but it matches the computer perfectly and functions exactly as it should. The Mac is connected to a G Technology 4TB hard drive, and there are only 2 cables attached to my MacBook. I had considered setting everything up so that it could all be connected through only one USB-C cord, but since I also use my work laptop here, I left my personal hard drive separate, which I also think helps with the read and write times on the drive. All the cords are hidden and nested as possible, which I absolutely love. It's nice to be able to look under the desk and only see one cord coming down, which is powering everything. I attached a USB hub at the back of the desk, which, unless you're looking for it, kind of just disappears, but it's nice to be able to plug in something here and it goes into the monitor, which then connects to the laptop. So it's all routed together, so I don't have to have a bunch of stuff sitting out on top of the desk. To protect the desk, I have this felt pad. It's a reversible gray felt pad, 3 millimeters thick and made of merino wool. On top of the felt pad, I have an Apple wireless Magic Keyboard 2, which I purchased refurbished, and an Apple Magic Bluetooth wireless mouse, which I love for the side-to-side scrolling when editing videos. I have this Metal Machinist drill bit gauge, which I use as a pen and pencil holder. Got a pair of scissors and a ruler. I think it's a nice accent to the desk. And this nice lamp, which I've had for many years, and I actually think was one of the first things that I purchased when I moved to DC. Next to the desk is this Cork Board, which is primarily there to cover up the electrical box, but still allowing it to be easily accessed. As of right now, I only have a simple minimalist calendar that I printed out for September hanging on this Cork Board. And speaking of printing, I have this large HP printer, which is tucked under the desk and actually sitting on a scooter board that's on wheels. So if you've ever used one of those in gym class, but it allows me to easily slide the printer around, and I have the cables neatly tucked behind it because it largely sits there not being used, but it's nice to have it when you need it. For details on the office, I have two floating shelves with some knickknacks that are quite important to me that I like looking at. They have significance to me and it's nice to have them there. And then I have two hanging pendant lights with LED Edison bulbs to add a little bit of color and uniqueness. I'll also use this area as a backdrop for recording YouTube videos. All of the storage in this area, it comes from two existing Kallax units from IKEA. We have a 4x4 Kallax and a 2x4 Kallax. On top of the 2x4 Kallax, I took a piece of pine wood that I stained the same color as the desk to tie it all together. And right now I have 4 pictures that are just sitting on top of the Kallax. I may hang them up, but I kind of like them sitting there leaning, and it allows me to use this white wall as an additional backdrop for filming my YouTube videos. And there you have it. This is my new home office. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. And until next time, my name is Tyler Lloyd, and this is my YouTube channel where I document my personal development journey and all that I learn along the way. See you guys later. Bye.